All right, I'm here with Mr. Otis Sanford in his office. Otis, can you tell us what you do here at the CA?
Hi, I'm the editor for Opinion and Editorials of the newspaper, which pretty much means that I run and direct the editorial board of the paper, which decides the editorial position, the editorial voice of the newspaper.
And that sounds like a kind of a heavy job. What kind of process goes into that? Is it, do you make your personal gut call, or is there a process you go about to decide what the paper's position is?
Well, it is. A lot of our readers probably think I go on my whims, but I really don't. We have an editorial board that is made up of 4 people here in the paper, but we also have 4 citizen members of the editorial board. And we get together every day. Citizen members don't come every day, but the regular staffers, we get together every day. We talk about issues that are in the news, going on in the community, going on in Nashville, going on nationally. We discuss it and decide what the editorial position of the newspaper is going to be. It's based on our research. It's based on our experiences. All the people who work here and are on the board have been at the newspaper for many, many years. So we bring our experiences both as journalists and as people, citizens in the community, to our decision making.
Okay, so that being said, obviously the paper has some influence in the community. What kind of role do you think the paper should even play in the community now that we've put these opinions out there? What kind of role should that?
Well, the paper has a huge standing in the community, in my mind. The reactions that we get based on our opinion, some good, some negative, but it's still a reaction, which tells me that the newspaper is a huge influence in the community. It is the responsibility of the local daily newspaper to be a player in community affairs, to help the community dissect its issues, decide a course of action, and to help the community with information and a little bit of guidance on that. That's what a daily newspaper is all about, and that's what the editorial board, as opposed to the reporters out in the newsroom who just report the news, we go a little bit farther than that, and we sort of help the community discuss the issues. We have input from the community. That's what letters to the editor is all about. That's what guest columns and op-eds are all about. We just help the community have a public conversation about itself, and then help to decide the course that the community should take on issues.
How long have you been a part of the community? How long have you been in Memphis?
Well, I've been here, oh my goodness, I was a reporter here and an editor here for 10 years back in the 70s and 80s. And then I left for about 8 years, worked at 2 other newspapers, came back in 1994, been back ever since as deputy managing editor of the paper, then managing editor of the paper, and now I direct the editorial board. So I've been around for a lot of time, a lot of years.
What do you do what do you do around here when you're not when you've taken your CA hat off? What do you do around town when you enjoy your weekend?
Oh, well, I do enjoy my weekends. I'm a big sports fan, so I spend a lot of time watching local sports. Even though I'm an Ole Miss grad, I still like the Tigers in football and basketball. I'm a big NBA fan. Have been since I was a kid, so I follow the Grizzlies. Been a season ticket holder since day one with the Grizzlies, so I follow them religiously. Yeah. And I have other community events. I'm on a couple of boards in the community. I'm big in my church, so I go to church a lot, and so I'm a part of the community. Have always loved Memphis, and I've always been a part of the community.
Do you have a favorite Grizzly?
Right now, it's Zach Randolph. I mean, the guy's a workhorse. He has made the difference this year for the team. He brings some veteran leadership. You can count on him in the clutch. Plus, he plays my position when I play basketball, which is power forward, so I like that.
All right. Well, thanks so much for talking to us.
All right. Thank you.